Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Friday, July the 7th. My name is Barry Anderson, the moderator of the room, your room, and this is the address to get in. Here is the subscription link. The room is open. I'll open the room at 9 a.m. Go to 3:30 p.m. Usually get it live on the mic at around 9:05. I start the screen sharing about 9. All right, well, pretty active day for a Friday. It's funny, when I was doing my pre-market work, I didn't see very many super active ones that really caught my eye. There's always a few, but didn't see too many. And yet today turned out to be a pretty active day. So just wanted to recap this trade. This is what I call my Secret Santa trade. Don't know if I'll have one today. We're just having a little bit of fun. Sometimes I just take a trade without telling anybody. And then I, be it good or bad, tell people what happened. This is one that I got into yesterday at 121, right about here, and had a nice little pop at the end of the day, all the way up to $1.40. Pre-market or post-market hit $1.47. I sold some at $1.41, and then as it was coming down, I sold the rest at $1.31, thinking though that it might hold. I was really interested in maybe getting back in today, that it might hold at least this level, but it just didn't. I mean, I'm very surprised too. I thought based on this daily chart, I mean, look at this daily yesterday. I thought that as long as it held one, that we might have a continuation. But anyway, worked out not too bad at all on a percentage basis. It was good. All right, now Holly for me was on fire. See right here, I see what's happening too. Yeah, we've got this surfing that we can do, but when I click on a chart here, it stops the surfing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's just something that, see what it's doing. It's automatically changing the chart. So the surfing is not going to work all the time while I'm doing this. Anyway, SORL. Here was the Holly alert. Get to the 15-minute. Here's the Holly alert right there at 8:03. Now I delayed on it a little bit. I took it at 8:10. This was a favorite of ours about a month ago. Auto parts stock. I think it's in China. But anyway, it was really looking good. I actually said that even before the Holly alert that I was really kind of trying to pay attention to it. Anyway, bottom line is I got in at 8:10. Sold some at 8.19, and then it dropped right down through 8, and that took me out. Basically, took a little loss, I think a 5-cent loss on the second part, and then it came right back up again. So unfortunately, this had to happen. And look, the minute it broke down 8, I mean, who knows what could have happened. And I'm just one of those people. I just like to take. I'll take a small loss. I don't mind. And I just would not like to see, letting my ego kind of getting in the way of how I like to trade and say, I might come back, and then, it's down another 50 cents. So anyway, so even though I missed this, that's okay. I didn't mind it. I didn't, I'll have to always stick to my plan, especially on a breakthrough the whole number. But the other one that worked very well was, a bit of a sneaky one. SRT, sorry, I call it Star Trek. The company is called StarTech. Another Holly alert right here at 13.29. What a beautiful break. And, beautiful break here. And I took the trade. It was a little bit spready, so it wasn't that easy to get into it. But I did get into the trade at 13.35. Right. Come on. Right about here. And look at this beautiful move up here. And the volume right now is only 139,000. I think when we got the alert it was about 60-odd thousand. This is from my favorite strategy though, that Holly delivers. It's called the wake up strategy. And a lot of times, yeah, you're starting off with very low volume, and the volume may build. I mean, it hasn't built, it's only doubled. But anyway, bottom line for me is I liked it because I liked the daily. If you look at the daily, no, just 1 second, please. Sorry about that. I had a rummaging dog looking for some food. But if you look at the daily chart, look left, there's nothing. There's no resistance, nothing. So that's what I love. So I'm going to show you the sorrel also. And again, when I look left, I mean, it's not quite as dramatic as the other one, but there was still enough room. I mean, you know, at an 8 alert, and you've got maybe, I mean, there are the highs over there. You look left, maybe it's going to stall here. I mean, it almost did. I mean, look at the high, 853, and there it is, basically right there. But there was enough room on a percentage basis that I definitely like to take the trade. As opposed to this one. This was the other one from Holly, from the wake-up call. And, no, sorry, wrong one, KRNY. And hopefully you can see the difference in the daily. Look at this daily, it's super messy. You know, you look left, and there's just not that big enough void. The alert was at 1535, so when you look left, what do you see? You see all this. So I looked at that and I said, well, you know what? I know it's from my favorite strategy, the wake-up call, but not all alerts are going to be, for me anyway, are going to be of the same quality. And you know, that's what I try to tell people. With Holly, it's not about, number one, taking every alert from every strategy. For me, there are only couple of the strategies, maybe 2 or 3 strategies that I really like. The wake-up call is definitely one of them. But even within that strategy, it doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to take every trade. I mean, we constantly get the question, isn't there a video on how to use Holly? Well, I mean, Holly has, I mean, look, I'll tell you this, you probably need a little bit of chart reading experience, but it doesn't take that much of a genius to take a look and say, it looks like it could stall here, so maybe this is not the right alert for me, even though it's from my favorite strategy. But anyway, that is really about it. Real made a nice short call on SIMO, which I did take. Take a look at the 15-minute chart. Yeah, it was right around here. I got into the trade at 44.78, right about here, and it fell all the way down here. I sold, sold down along the way, but that, that was a very nice call, especially on this break. We were looking, this I think is the 200-day, 46.15. Actually, I think, yeah, right up here is the 200-day. So when it broke down in the pre-market, it looked like maybe this was really going to fall. It did keep falling, but I think we were really expecting and hoping that it would fall from here, but it just didn't happen. And zinc, I call it zinc. Of course, it's the symbol for zinc, periodic table. ZN had an incredible day. I just missed getting it here, right around here. I think I was talking about it right there, and then it just popped and actually got halted. Then I was doing, I had to take a break, and I think Real got into it and a lot of other people right there. So that was another great trade. As I say, this room is not all about me. In fact, it's so little about me. We have so many great traders in the room that, you can come in, see what everybody's doing. Of course you can listen to me every time I'm in a trade. Of course, I'll tell you real time, and I will attempt to help people use the program. That's what it's really all about. So, and with that in mind, you will see in the body of this email, there'll be a link for the test drive. The test drive starts on July the 17th, Monday, July the 17th, and runs for the week until Friday inclusive. And that'll allow you full access to our Trade Ideas premium service, just as if you were a full subscriber, for $8.88 for the week. So it's a terrific opportunity for you to see how well you like the program. Come into the room, of course. That week I'll spend way more time trying to help people use the program than trading. And so, it's a great opportunity for you to do that. All right. Well, that is definitely it. Short week, only 3.5 days of trading. But next week, we're back to a full week. So I hope everybody has a great weekend, and we'll see you bright and early Monday morning. I'll open the room at 9 o'clock. And let me just shut this down. All right. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.